Hi. It's good to see y'all. I hope you had a good weekend. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Every day kind of starts running together a little bit, doesn't it? But it's Monday morning, Monday afternoon. And I said I thought it was time that we talked about some of the no Trump options, which is true. So if you remember, when we first talked about no Trump, the only thing we talked about was what to do based on your points. And I told you there were two other ways that we used in order to try and find a fit in a major suit, that we didn't forget about finding a fit in a major. That was still a priority, but they were conventions. Conventions are coded bids, kind of fake bids, where you bid a suit, and it doesn't really mean that you have that suit. It either asks a question or tells partner to do something. So let's refresh our memory first, and I hope I can get this whole thing in the frame, right? So I'm going to move over here. So when your partner opens a no Trump, the first thing that you do is you think about your points. So 0 to 7, 8 or 9, 10 to 14. And your points have a big determination in if you bid or not. And the number of cards in a major suit determines which bid that you're going to make if you are going to make a bid. Okay? So your points have a large part in determining whether you bid or not. And the number of cards you hold in a major suit has the biggest determination in what you choose to bid. So the first thing that we're going to learn is a bid called Stayman. And if you look at the chart here, you can see the times when we use Stayman. What's the first thing you should notice? We have to have at least 8 points, right? If we have 0 to 7, Stayman's not even in any of those columns. That's not an option. So we have to have at least 8 points. And then look over on the side where it talks about number of cards in the major. What's the other thing they have in common? Must have a 4-card major. So when you have at least 8 points and at least one 4-card major and your partner has opened no Trump, that's when you need to think about Stayman. Now, that 8 or 9 points, 8 points is bidding Stayman after partner has opened one no Trump. Kind of the idea is 8 or 9 gives us a chance where game might be possible. If partner opened 2 no Trump, do you remember how many points that would be? It's 20, 21. So we wouldn't need 8 points to bid Stayman if partner had opened 2 no Trump. We'd only need 5, 6, something like that. But what we're going to be talking about this whole week is after a 1 no Trump opening bid. You can use Stayman even after 2 no Trump, but the points change. So all of the points I'm going to tell you about, how strong your hand needs to be, we're looking at in context of partner has opened 1 no Trump. We can also use this if partner had overcalled 1 no Trump, but not if it's a rebid. For instance, I open a club, you bid a heart, I bid a no Trump. I didn't open no Trump, I rebid no Trump, so we wouldn't use Stayman or Jacoby transfers. It's only after partner has opened 1 no Trump or overcalled 1 no Trump. Got it? All right. So the first thing we're just going to do today is the first step. How do you bid Stayman? We're going to remind ourselves of what we promised when we bid Stayman and opener's answer. Okay, so Stayman is the convention. It asks a question. We use it when we have at least one 4-card major and at least 8 points, and partner has opened 1 no Trump. Okay? Stayman is a bid of 2 clubs. It was actually invented not by Sam Stayman. His partner invented the bid. And Sam wrote about it in Bridge World. You know, that's the big bridge player magazine. And everybody thought, oh, this is wonderful. This is just great. You know, this is the perfect bid. But since Stayman wrote about it, they all, hey, did you see Sam Stayman's convention that he wrote up in Bridgeport? So everybody started calling it Stayman. Who actually came up with the idea is a guy named George Rapay. That was Sam Stayman's partner. So when I told the junior kids, I teach a lot of youth bridge, right? They wanted to call it George. That's what they wanted to call it. But it's Stayman. We've had it Stayman for, 60 years now. It's always going to be Stayman. But George is the one who gets the real credit. All right. Sorry for that digression, but it's a good story. Okay. Your partner's open no trump. You have at least one 4-card major. You have at least 8 points. You are going to bid Stayman. And the way you do it is you bid 2 clubs. 2 clubs says, partner, I have at least 8 points. I have at least one 4-card major. And it asks a question. The question is, opener, do you hold 4 cards in one of the major suits? Okay? And the answers are pretty darn easy. If opener does not have a 4-card major, he bids 2 diamonds. And 2 diamonds says, I do not hold a hand with a 4-card major. I do not have 4 cards in either hearts or spades in my hand. And if he bids 2 hearts, it says, I hold 4 hearts. If he bids 2 spades, it says, I hold 4 spades. If he had both 4 hearts and 4 spades, he would bid hearts first, lowest in rank, okay? So, 2 diamonds, I do not hold a 4-card major. 2 hearts, I have 4 hearts. I could have 4 spades. And 2 spades, I hold 4 spades. I do not hold 4 hearts. So we asked a question, opener answers. Those are the only 3 bids that opener is allowed to make. He's going to answer the question. He's a good partner. We asked a question, he answers. Now, what's going to happen next is that responder is going to listen to opener's answer and determine if they have a 4-card, an 8-card fit or not. So those answers are over here. We're going to talk about those tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and we're going to talk about what responder might do after opener has answered the question. So what are the 2 things that are going to come into play? Whether or not we either confirmed or denied a 4-card major, that we had 8 between our 2 hands, if a fit. Did opener bid the major that I have, that I'm holding? And what's the other part of the equation? Our high card points. So how many points do we need to play game in a major? About 25 or 26. And game in no trump? About 25 or 26, right? So we're going to be looking at when partner showed a major. Did I hold 4 cards in that major? Did we confirm or deny an 8-card major fit? And the second part of the equation is how many points do we hold between our 2 hands? See y'all tomorrow.